Hey everyone, this is Karthik LG, and I will be walking you through this little application called Associate Workday Tracker, which I have developed for helping the associates track whatever activities they put on a daily basis in their work during the office hours or over the weekends, which would otherwise go unaccounted for. So this is the application, which is composed of two worksheets, the associate details and the template. The template as such is unusable. If you can see, like, you cannot make any edits. It is unusable as long as you make a copy of it or like you clone the template. So if you try to access any of these functionalities here, it says create a new month in the main page to enable the feature. So let us go directly to the main page and let us try to make a copy of the month here. Okay. So this is the copy of the template which is usable at this point of time. So the first day was a holiday, and assume you did not work on Saturday. So when you add day, there are two options. So next day in sequence adds the next day, and Sunday is again an holiday, and suppose you have worked on a couple of activities. And assume you worked on another activity on Sunday, and next day in sequence no, and retain the same day yes. Okay, so suppose you worked on another activity, say you worked on reporting. Okay, so the next day you want to be the next day in sequence, and it is Monday, and you have worked on, say, a CCMS change. Okay, suppose you want to go directly into the last day of the month. Okay, next day in sequence no. Okay, retain the same day no. Okay, you want to enter, like, say, directly the last day. Okay, suppose if you enter 34, so it says, and it does a month by month validation. There are only 31 days in the month of October. Okay, so let me press 31 here, and this is a task for your manager. So he was in a day-long escalation, right? A 6-hour escalation meeting. And by the way, the remarks field is optional, so you can write a P1 escalation here. And okay, and add day, next day in sequence. If I press yes, it says end of month reached, add a new month. Okay, and if you want to add another activity on the same day, next day in sequence no, retain the same day yes, and at a later point of time you decide that you do not want the day, and there is an option to delete that as well. And by the way, let us try to analyze these 4 entries here. Okay, and if you press analytics, so these are the various pivots you get: daily analysis, weekly analysis, and the number of office hours analysis, and so on and so forth. Okay, and the number of working days, the number of off days, and the category analysis, how many the effort in the various categories, and the drill down analysis into the subcategories. And these are all the infographics that you can see, the number of hours spent in the various categories, and there are various very useful information. And as you can see, titles are dynamically generated, and here if I want to say KLG, okay, and yeah, this is all dynamically generated. Okay, and by the way, this is the work category drill down, and this is a daily trend. Okay, and see, on the first day it was a holiday, and the second day was a holiday, yet you clocked in 3 hours, right? says the number of working days versus off days, and so on. I will show you a sheet in the interest of time which is already pre-populated, and here is the various data. And if you can see, like, I've mocked the data for around the entire month, and you can see very useful information like these here, right? You can see the work category split. So ARM, you spent 44% of your activities in ARM, and then KT 6%, and it gives the hours as well as the percentage. And the ideal hours, you were supposed to work only 144 hours, because there were only 18 official working days. 18 into 8 is 144, but you ended up working for 291 hours, which is mostly the case. So, and also it gives a category drill down, and also it gives a daily based hourly trend. Okay, so this should be pretty useful, and it can be useful for you as well, because you can sell to the management that you have really worked your beep off. Okay, and you can in fact introspect with the data and help better yourself in establishing a very healthy work-life balance. Okay, and I hope this is useful. And one more thing is, basically there is a category engine which drives this entire two-level hierarchy, and this is configurable. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.